everybody, it's JJ from Mythical City Games. Good morning from Hua Hin in Thailand. So this is the kind of southern part of the town. It's not really close to the center, but it's a nice, quiet sort of part of the area. Maybe it's like a 10-15 minute drive from the center of the city. It's much more of a sort of a resort kind of quiet area. There's a lot of condos, like the place I'm staying in, and mostly looks like this area's more touristy, really. There's not a lot of locals. It seems like all the restaurants and kind of places all cater to European and English speakers. And the place that I'm staying at is about 10-minute walk from the beach. Not very far. The beach around here is very nice. It's huge. But again, it really just pretty much caters to tourists, it seems. Not very many locals, and I tried some food on the beach and it wasn't very good. It was just sort of like bland Thai food that you could get anywhere else. So the pollution, even down here, is actually a little bit intense. I was surprised because this is sort of 3-hour drive south of Bangkok, but it seems like the winds still blow in a lot of the pollution. So even yesterday and today, there was some warnings about pretty high pollution here, and you can see it. The sky is very hazy. Apparently, it's supposed to clear up a little bit over the next few days. So even today, right now, it's actually a little bit better. But it is a little bit surprising how much that pollution drifts down here. Alright, so I've rented a scooter for a few days here, and it was around 1,000 baht, which is like $45. And that's for 5 days. And definitely this part of town, part of Hua Hin, you kind of need something to get around. It's because it is a little bit further out. I mean, you can just go to the beach and hang out there, but if you want to go into the town, into the main city of Hua Hin, or if you want to go see any of the sites around here, then you need some sort of transportation, so a car or a scooter. So this was just down the street. There's a bunch of different scooter rental places, and people just kind of rent out just a few here and there. So there's a lot of choices to pick from. In Hua Hin, there's going to be even more options. Close to the train station, you're going to see a lot more bigger scooter rental places. And so there may be more choice there, but I'd rather just get something simple here close by. I don't need anything too fancy. Alright, so I'm here in what's more of the center of Hua Hin, more of the actual city itself, and right in the center there's kind of a big Western sort of style shopping mall that has all the main brands and kind of shops that you would be looking for anywhere. It's pretty much anything you'd want is available around here. There is a grocery store too, so I'm going to just get a couple of supplies from there, and there's a nice coffee shop to work at. So I was taking a look around that, but it is also it's very much touristy and intended for sort of Western tourists around here, so the prices are going to be much higher, but it's sort of a fancy mall you would find anywhere else. So a lot of restaurants and things are based on cash around here, so you do have to carry around a lot of Thai baht cash to pay for things. So even like the scooter rentals, the restaurants, especially smaller places, they're all going to be cash. The downside of that, of course, is that the ATMs charge a fee, and in Thailand is the highest fee I've ever seen in my life for an ATM. It's 220 baht, which is close to, say, $9-10 just to use the ATM. So if you think of maybe withdrawing $50 or $100, and then there's $10 fee on top of that, plus whatever else your bank charges. It is pretty exorbitant in terms of the fees. And I've taken a look at ATMs here in Hua Hin and also in Bangkok, and it's all the same. Pretty much every ATM is around the same 220 baht charge. So my advice is to withdraw cash at the exchange in your country before you come to Thailand, or bring currency with you that you can just go to a bank to exchange it here locally, instead of using any of the ATMs. And because a lot of the restaurants and businesses don't accept credit cards, it makes it all that much more important. And of course, big brand stores like this, at big malls, and any large purchases, they're going to take credit cards. But for day-to-day stuff, it's not going to work.